Welcome! This is a series where I'm doing walkthroughs of the 4 songs of the new EP. The new EP is called The Girl from Titan. It has 4 tracks, and this is track number 1, and it's called The Girl. Today is the 13th of March. The single for this not album, this EP is just 4 tracks. But the single for this EP is being released in 3 days' time on the 16th, and the album will be released on the 16th of April. I'm going to be running through the tracks. I'm going to tell you a bit of a story about them, what they're about, and hopefully give you a little bit of an insight into what made me write them. So the story is very basic. Back in when I was writing this album, my daughter was about to be born. So, funny enough, I was hanging around with my iPhone and I had GarageBand on it. And whenever we'd go to doctor appointments, or we had to be waiting, or if I was, just waiting for something to happen for a long time, I'd be like, instead of reading or playing a game, I was playing around with GarageBand, and I wrote 8 songs. 4 of them are in this. So I kind of nicknamed them like In the Ward, She's Just About to Come, and I eventually replaced this and got a better theme and nice lyrics, but I actually kept it around the concept of a girl. And this song, I think, is probably a really nice intro to the album. So let's have a listen. And it's supposed to be this epic intro to the album. Once again, symbolizing show you. I said this had 2 different drum sets. So the first one is playing probably what you hear the most. Nice Siemens drum set. And the other one is this one sounds a bit like more old school 808s. 2 of them together. you know, when it's a Friday night and you're going home and there's a beautiful sunset and everything is freaking perfect. Um, and in this particular case, and applied to the album right now, it's like you're going home to meet the girl for the first time, and this is from the point of view of the father who's about to meet his little girl for the first time, and there's a sunset and there's boats tilting in the waves and so on. So I kind of imagine this in my personal life as, you know, driving my motorcycle and going through a coastal road, and, you know, there's a sunset and there's sailing boats, and it's just like one of those really perfect scenarios. Reminds me very much of those sort of epic emotional singing from the from any 80s or 90s song. I use this effect a lot. Imagine this is the bit where you get there, you open the door, and then there you have it. You meet the girl for the first time. And that is the girl.